Welcome to the Points Taken Podcast. My name is James Keeley. With me, as always, is Sammy Schaefer. How you doing, Sammy?
I'm feeling great, James. Let's do it.
Are you feeling great?
Yeah.
This is episode 9 of season 2. Ready Thursday morning, early September 26th. My mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Love you, Mom. Sammy?
Yeah.
We have some breaking news.
Ooh, okay.
Breaking news. Okay, Sam.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with acronyms?
Yes, I believe I am.
What does FOMO mean, Sam?
Fear of missing out.
Fear of missing out.
I live my life by that.
Do you?
Pretty much.
I feel like you do. Well, welcome to the new world.
Okay.
Because I've created something new.
All right.
FOMO is fear of missing out. People see these social media posts of friends on social media, look at they're having a lot of fun with other people.
Yeah.
Don't let that ruin your day.
Okay.
When you get older, when you settle down,
Okay.
that won't bother you anymore. Look at it through another lens.
Okay.
I have created GIWI.
GIWI.
What do you think GIWI stands for?
I have no idea.
GIWI stands for Glad I Wasn't Invited. It's going to revolutionize the world. We're all going to be happier.
I like it.
Yeah, you like it. Okay.
I do.
Be proud that you're not invited. Be petty.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's take a total dump on these people that are trying to hurt our feelings. Okay? Now, for instance, you invited me to Six Flags.
Yes.
I wanted to go. I was at the Cubs game instead, and I thought, I'm not going to drink at a Cubs game and then go on roller coasters later.
Yeah.
But had you posted it and then I knew you could have invited me, I might have had a little bit of FOMO.
Mhm.
Okay? Swingers parties
Yeah.
that you go to.
You definitely want to go to those, right?
In a different world. I just want to tour them.
If there's like a box somewhere you can just view and watch.
I am a student. Yeah, it'd be like a zoo for me. Sometimes you see the monkeys, doing stuff to
Going at
themselves,
it, yeah.
going at it. You see the lions; they're really enjoying each other. Lions mating. That's a lot of action there. I don't want to participate. I don't want to smell the rooms, and I don't want to sit down anywhere. As a germaphobe,
Yeah.
it's not for me.
No.
But I want to see the depravity that you engage in.
Okay.
So, male strip review. You did not invite me to that.
No,
You sent me pictures.
I assumed you would never go to that.
You sent me pictures. Next time you do that, GIWI.
Okay.
I'm putting a GIWI right there. A hashtag GIWI.
GIWI. I
And I'm
love
like-
it.
And so I'm going to be like, glad I was not invited. I don't understand. I hang out with a lot of women. I know a lot of moms, and they talk to me all the time, and they're like, did you see that post? I'm like, no, I didn't. And then they'll send it to me. And it's like, can you believe we didn't get invited to this thing? I'm like, I'm so glad we didn't get invited to this thing. I don't have to, because I don't have like, we all have COVID excuse anymore. Like when the kids get older too, you can't be like the baby's,
Yeah.
she's being a real pill. So you start running out of excuses. COVID loaded us back up.
It did.
You had so many get out of jail, get out of party, lame party free cards
Yeah.
with COVID. But I'm telling you, lean into this.
I feel like I can't come up with anything off the top of my head, but I know there's been something recently where I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't make it to that.
Glad I was not invited.
I'm glad
I wasn't
Glad
invited.
I wasn't invited.
GIWI with me,
Okay.
Sam.
Okay.
GIWI.
Glad I wasn't invited. I'm going to lean into this hard.
My lady friends, ask yourself this question: do you really want to hang out with these bitches? Do you? Why? Just because they hurt your feelings and you're like, I missed out. No, it's a lame party. If it was an awesome party, they wouldn't have time to post for these dumb pictures.
Yeah.
None of them are drunk. Most of them are on stupid edibles. But none of them are having that much fun swinging from the rafters, waking up the next morning and go, I think I need to apologize to somebody because I had such a great time last night. It's all, and there's the had the best time with these inspiring women bullshit. They had no fun. No fun.
You're getting lectured all night. Don't lie.
Getting lectured all night.
Yeah.
Guys don't do it as much. I mean, if a guy goes to like a ball game with his friend, I've seen it before, actually.
Yeah.
I've seen it where I was at a bar one time, and our guest picker, I think, might have been part of this. And a guy was at a Bears game with another friend, and he's like, there was another guy next to us that we knew, and he was so upset about it. He's like, he's supposed to be my best friend. I'm like, you guys need to hash that out. You're just slamming shots. And then the guy came in after the Bears game, and it was tense. I was still there, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
You know who's going to love this is my brother Eric. He misses shit all the time.
Listen.
On purpose. He's going to love it.
The older you get. And tell him, if he sees a post
Yeah.
on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and it's people showing off that they're having a better time, and he puts hashtag GIWI,
Okay.
he's getting a parlay ticket immediately.
Okay, gotta let him
Do
know.
that. Send that to me. Shit on the good time. and just knock them down a peg, okay?
Yeah.
They don't care that they hurt your feelings for not inviting you.
No.
They do not care,
They do
okay? They want you to be jealous. F them. F them real hard. Live this life with me. Take back your life and stop worrying about what people who don't want you there are doing.
Yeah.
Like, have a better time and let them maybe it's a mystery of what you're doing. Like,
Sure.
where's this person been? What are they doing? Are they going crazy? Are they having the best time? When you see those pictures, you're like, you need to look at them and go, that looks boring.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't get a babysitter for that. I'm glad I did other things. I'm glad I watched TV on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Doing that. Become Giwi.
I think we need to talk to Jack about some t-shirts.
Jackie, make Giwi t-shirts.
Kiwi
Hashtag
t-shirts.
Giwi.
I like it. I
Man.
will wear it.
Unshackle yourself from the chains of FOMO. Giwi. Hashtag Giwi. Let's get this going. I got to talk to my patent lawyer and see if I can patent this tonight.
There you go.
All right, Sammy, what's on the show?
All right, first up, Sammy gets no takers. Aw. The Return of the King, and Mr. McMahon takes another stunner.
I cannot wait for this. Start the show. So, episode 8 was fantastic.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
A lot of fun.
The Jimmy Johns did qualify.
I loved it.
I do have an update on that.
Yeah.
I finished the second half today after the gym, after doing 4.5 miles on the elliptical.
Okay.
And the shame that washed over me after that. Because there was so much mayonnaise on it, right? But it had
Yeah.
like sunken into the bread.
No, Jimmy John's is definitely not a leftover food. If you're eating it, you're not proud of yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
you're not.
like you're ashamed in the corner,
Yeah.
hoping nobody sees you.
Yeah.
Even your dog looks at you like, really?
Yeah. Our friend and loyal viewer, Dave Haycock, says that we got to do Jersey Mike's. He says that's better. I feel like we did Jersey Mike's.
We've never done Jersey Mike's. I can't remember the last time I've had Jersey Mike's.
Okay.
I honestly don't think we have, but I'll look back.
Yeah, maybe.
Do we have one around here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like their cheesesteaks if they're doing something new.
I don't think we have, but I could be wrong. I'll go back and look. But yeah, we'll take a look and see what they got.
We're doing a remote cheesesteak with Charlie's cheesesteaks. We'll show that soon.
That'll be good.
Kimchi cheesesteak, something I would never order, and you're like, let's try this.
Yep.
Ask the PTP is going well. We get a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Bill Stansbury keeps asking me, like, well, here's the rules, and don't I qualify for a new parlay ticket? He's never getting another parlay ticket. Okay, we went 0-3, and he heckled me, and it's because of his negative energy that I went 0-3.
It's 100% energy.
Cleanse yourself
Yeah.
of the people that bring that negative energy to us.
I'm the same when I go to the casino. I had to kick Eric off. I tried to kick Eric off the table once because he was bringing all that negative energy. And it's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I'll do some sort of new Giwi with him. All right? We're going with that. I love you, Bill. Never getting another dime out of the PTP. Ever. If you want to stop watching, that's your prerogative. We'll go from 12 viewers to 11. I'm saving my money. And the vulgar chair, I asked a lot of people, I'm like, did we go too far? And they're like, no, people want to know that stuff.
That was a big hit. Big hit.
I saw a new one called The Mechanic. We'll look at that later.
My imagination just went wild.
I feel like you've done The Mechanic.
I just feel like there's a little bit of this involved. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're definitely checking oil. And then I never looked up the Italian chandelier, and I'm a better man for it.
I think you're missing out.
I'm a better. Well, we got an Italian coming on later. I don't know if he wants to talk about that.
Maybe he's familiar with it.
Yeah, there's no new Diddy news. It's nothing we've already heard, but
No.
There'll be more. And what's wrong with Sammy? We have not gotten your blind date set up yet.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Nope.
I mean, it's only been a couple days.
Yeah, I know. I think people are a little shy about being on a very famous podcast.
I can understand that.
And
I
going
can
on a date.
definitely understand that, especially because you're going to be talking shit about one of the podcast hosts.
Yeah. But the dating pool is horrific. It's a lot of people in Arrested Development, or they it's just video games. It's people that have drug problems. Oh.
Are you describing me? I totally get it though. I'm part of the problem. I'm in that pool.
But at least you got personality and you got a good heart. There's a lot of people that are just assholes on top of it. So
I was at the gym and got a compliment the other day. So you're a very attractive man, but it was from a personal trainer and he's a dude, so it didn't help me out.
listen, I still stand by my theory that you've had some experience with another Schwanza.
I have not.
Listen, you're a Southside guy. Okay, you're never going to admit it. You're gonna call me one day. Hey, I'm on these mushrooms. You're right. I've slapped around a few of them. Didn't love it. Not going back.
A real smorgasbord in my day.
Not going back, but it was. I crossed some swords in my day and whatever.
No Diddy parties.
Sorry, Mom. All right, let's get that What's Wrong with Sammy going.
Yeah.
That'll be really fun. I got somebody I might have to set you up with, but you already know her from our old, well, we'll talk about it. Back in the day. But we'll see. Maybe she won't be into it. But
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
This is the one that was interested in me and then found out I was going to Thailand.
Oh, no, that's another one. We won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. That's another idea. All right. Okay. We got to get right into sports. We got a lot to do, and let's kick it off with some college football. College football picks.
Very hostile in the studio today.
Very hostile in the studio. Are we breaking up, Sam? Sammy, let's talk college football. What do we got first?
All right, first up, North Carolina at Duke. This is Saturday at 3 p.m. North Carolina is plus 2.5, total at 56.
Okay. I was trying to kind of pick one of the more marquee games, or at least teams in the top 25, but it's not going well.
No.
So I'm going to try different approaches here. North Carolina got schlonged 70-50 last week versus James Madison. James Madison hung 70 on them. Okay, this happens sometimes. There's a lot of points in a game, and then they adjust, and all they focus on is defense. North Carolina could bounce back. They're getting 2.5. Duke beat Middle Tennessee State 45-17 last Saturday. A lot of points there. Sammy, what are we taking?
We're taking that over at 56.
This is shocking
Taking
news.
the points.
It's breaking news. Breaking news. It could be a trap, but an in-state rivalry game could turn into a shootout. I like it. Last season, UNC won 47-45 in overtime, and in 2022, UNC won 38-35 in regular time. A lot of points. Let's see how it goes. What's the next game, Sam?
Next game is Stanford at number 17, Clemson at 6 p.m. Stanford is plus 21.5 with a total at 57.5.
I think in one of our very early episodes, like 2 or 3, I said, I'm not touching Clemson the rest of the year. And here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are,
Sometimes it's just
episode
too
9. Now, Stanford went to Syracuse last week and won 26-24 as a 9.5-point underdog. Pretty impressive. They've only had one loss to TCU, 27-34. Clemson's been on a tear since getting embarrassed in their opener versus Georgia, where they lost 3-34. And since then, they beat Appalachian State 66-20 and NC State 59-35. Their quarterback, Cade Klubnik, has been throwing for a lot of touchdowns, a lot of yards, not making mistakes, putting up some big numbers. Stanford plus 21.5, total 57.5. What are we taking?
Taking that total over at 57.5.
It's Stanford. It's close there, but Jimmy Overs likes them overs. Last one.
Number 2, Ohio State at Michigan State, 6:30 p.m. Michigan State is plus 24 with a total of 48.
Hopefully, we're easing in to these games 2-0. All right, looking nice
For sure.
I'm going to have to sweat this game. I'm not looking forward to this much at all. No saving. Sad. Tough. All right, we got a big home dog. Michigan State plus 24. All right, Michigan State's 3-1 with their first loss coming last week at Boston College. They lost 19-23. Their quarterback Aiden Childs can put up some numbers, but throws a ton of picks. He's got 8 picks in 4 games. Ohio State looks like a strong contender for the national championship, but they typically find a way to blow it. Sorry, Buckeyes. They beat Akron 52-6 in week 1. Smoked Western Michigan 56-0 in week 2. The total is 48, and they've put up over that in 2 of their games. Michigan State is certainly a better team than those 2, but what are we taking?
I think we all know we're taking that over at 48.
3 overs again.
Uh-huh.
Don't care. Double down. Don't learn from your mistakes.
Eventually you'll be right.
Don't learn from your mistakes. Okay. All right. Last week we were 1-2, 5-7 for the season in college football. We're inching our way back. All right, on to the NFL. NFL picks. I'm not trying to stay on the we're having trouble in this partnership relationship, but I'm not sure I'm loving the taking my eyeglass wiper thing and using it, commingling those.
Wait. Are you so much of a germaphobe I can't use your eyeglass wipes on my eyeglasses?
Eyeballs. Okay, eyeballs? Are we not doing? Are we touching eyeballs?
We're not touching eyeballs. We're touching glasses.
I feel like we're touching eyeballs.
Oh,
and your
man.
fingers are touching it.
I know you're a germaphobe, but I didn't realize to that level that I can't even use. Like it's not. I'm not asking you to use your snot rag.
America, who's right and who's wrong? Do you use another man's? We're gonna ask Randy about this.
Okay,
He's the voice of reason.
Well, he'll be the tie.
He wears glasses. All right, Monday Night Football recap. We're gonna need to have some couples therapy. So, what was the first game for the Monday night?
First game, Jacksonville at Buffalo was at 6:30. We took that over at 46.
And what was the final, Sam?
Bills 47-10.
They covered it themselves.
Smashed it.
And we started 0-3 in NFL. So we got 1-3. Thank God. Okay, it was 34-3 at half. We were filming episode 8. Josh Allen went 24 for 30 for 263 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks, and then he took a seat. Trevor Lawrence was also taken out for opposite reasons. He went 21 of 38, like barely over 50% passing, 178 yards with a TD and a pick. He threw that first TD in the third quarter when they were down 34-3. Does Jacksonville suck? I think they suck.
I think so.
I was telling my Jacksonville fan Richie that like Trevor Lawrence is the man. He's going to be awesome. I don't know.
There were a lot of people that had high hopes for Jacksonville, but I'm just not seeing it.
The Dolphins beat him, and you know how I'm feeling about them lately. All right, and then we have one more. Can we go 2-0? What was the pick?
Washington at Cincinnati. We took the Jamar Chase over at 81.5 receiving yards.
Okay. The Redskins won 38-33, so that was a good thing. The Redskins were putting up points, so hopefully you'd have to chase it. Jamar, we needed 82 yards out of you. He had 2 touchdowns.
Nice.
6 receptions.
Big.
How many yards, Sam?
118. Yeah, smashed it.
2-0. Back in business.
Nice.
Never learned to hang up your gambling cleats. I wear cleats to the casino. 2-0 on Monday night, 2-3 for the week. We're getting back at it. We're fine. We're fine. Totally good. All right. We got some new picks. What do we got?
All right, first up, Cowboys at Giants, 7:15 Thursday night game. Giants are plus 5.5 with a total at 44.
All right, CeeDee Lamb is yelling at Dak Prescott on the sideline on Sunday. The offense has been inconsistent, but they're paying a lot of money to these top guys. I think the pressure's going to be on them. I expect them to open it up versus the Giants, who won last week, but The Giants had 8 sacks last week, but it was versus the Browns, who were missing a lot of players. Last 2 matchups, Dallas has won 49-17 and 40-0. What do we got?
We're taking that over at 44.
44.
Nice.
Yeah, the Giants, they're getting a little bit better play out of Daniel Jones. Their rookie wide receiver has been really good, that Malik Neighbors out of LSU. So we'll see how that goes. All right, that's the first one. What's the next one?
Second game, Rams at Bears. It's the noon game. Rams are plus 3 with a total at 41.
Yeah, the Rams stunned the Niners 27-24. They were down 24-14 with 6:16 left in the game and ended up winning by 3 in regulation. That's embarrassing for the Niners, who were supposed to be a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
Rams' top 2 receivers, Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, were out. They remain out. The Bears are 1-2. They beat the Titans, who are terrible, 24-17 in week 1. But that was mostly Will Levis throwing a lot of touchdowns to the other team, to the Bears. The Bears then lost 13-19 to the Texans and 16-21 to the Colts. Matthew Stafford's played a lot of games in Soldier Field when he was with the Lions. He's way better than Caleb Williams, and their Rams head coach Sean McVay is way better than Matt Eberflus. Come at me, Bears fans. Let's see what you got. Even with the Rams dealing with a bunch of injuries, we're taking...
I think my eyes might be deceiving me. We're taking the Rams plus 3?
We're taking the Rams plus 3.
All right, no overs. We're taking the Rams.
We're taking the Rams. I've learned from my Bears mistakes. Okay, I haven't learned from my Dolphins mistakes, but I have learned from my Bears mistakes. Prove me wrong. That's fine. I'll lose that money, but you ain't got it. You ain't doing that. Stafford's going to wax you. All right, what's next?
All right, Vikings at Packers. It's noon game. Vikings are plus 3 with a total at 43.5.
We're staying in the division. We're staying in the division. Vikings, Packers. Sam Darnold's playing very well. They thought he might have torn up his knee. He didn't. Justin Jefferson hurt his hand, but he's going to play, and he's fantastic. The Vikings are 3-0. I did not see that coming. Packers are starting Malik Willis, who looked like he was a total bust I think it was a second-round pick. Might have been third round. But he won his first 2 starts. He's put up decent numbers. If he can hold it down until Jordan Love comes back, Packers might be able to make a run. But who do we got?
Vikings plus 3.
Not even taking overs?
No.
What's going on?
2 times in a row.
Jimmy overs, what's happening to you? Are you fading away? Never. I'll be back. All right. Other games we're looking at. Bills at Ravens. Talked about that. The Bills plus 2.5 and total 46.5. Gun to your head. What do you think on that one?
Oh, that one I don't like this game. I would have to take total.
Yeah?
I don't see the Bills making 2 half to the Ravens.
I don't know. The Bills look really, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they're beating up on bad teams, but they look really good. but Jim Yovers is back. Titans at Dolphins. Titans +1. Total 36.5. A really bad total. This looks like a dreadful Monday night game.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to it. I'm like, Monday Night Football will be great. Yada, yada, yada. Like a short week. We have Rosh Hashanah coming up. The kids are out of school. Like, I can have a few sarsaparillas and get after it. I have Thursday off. Don't care anymore. This is going to be awful. I don't know if we're starting. Scott, I don't know who we're starting at quarterback. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. The over-under of me watching is halfway through the second quarter. So I presume I'll be fairly fed up with this. But, we'll see. Eagles, Buccaneers. What's the line on that?
+2.5. We got the over at 44.
Yeah, Bucks are getting 2.5 at home. It's a tough one. It's a lot of good games. But and then what do we got? 2 more.
And then we got Browns at Raiders. The Browns are +2 and then over total at 37.
Well, the Browns have to win, right? I mean, Gardner Minshew is on the hot seat. That Aiden O'Connell looks like they want to bring him in and give him some more time.
Well, it's tough when you see the Raiders lose to, what was it, Panthers last week? One of the worst teams out there. And then see them come back. I don't know. I think Browns are taking this one.
Yeah, the Bengals are playing at the Panthers, and can Andy Dalton get it done again? Are the Bengals going to go 0-4 and 0-4? The Panthers putting them at 0-4? I don't think so. They're giving 6. I don't see. And what's the other one?
Final game looking at is Commanders at Cardinals. The Commanders at +3.5 with a total at 50.5.
Yeah, both these teams run pretty good offenses. Cliff Kingsbury was a former coach of the Cardinals. He's now the Commanders' offensive coordinator, and he put up some really good numbers against the Bengals on Monday night. So I don't know. That total of 50.5 is screaming. It's lifting its skirt up. It's going, take me. Oh! Is that too much? What? Why does it have to be like that?
I don't know.
All right, Sammy's picks. What do we got?
I'm looking at that Seahawks at Lions Monday Night Football, and I'm liking the Seahawks +4.
Okay. But any thinking on that? I think this is just because you hate the Lions.
No, it's not that I hate the Lions. I just think they're overrated.
Yeah.
I just still stand on that. I think the Lions are overrated.
They are overrated. Do we have the Dog of the Week's picture up here anywhere?
I don't know if we loaded
that,
but I'll add it now.
We got the Dog of the Week. It's Dutchy Boy.
Nice. My boy.
That's my doggy. There he is. He's the best. He was a very cute little puppy.
Yeah.
And then he's almost 4. He's supposed to get up to 50 pounds.
Okay.
He is 62 pounds. We just had him weighed today. And they said because he ate so many cicadas when we had the cicada outbreak here. Guess how many calories are in one cicada?
I don't know, 5?
The vet said 200.
How can you get 200 calories in that thing?
They're just protein.
I know, but they're... Oh, wow. I mean,
200
they're
calories.
solid when they land on you, but 200 is nuts.
Somebody's got to look that up. Because if that's true... He ate thousands of those things. Like thousands. Like he cleaned up our yard and they were everywhere.
That's so gross.
It was so and then like you'd have to clean up, like you take them for a walk and we clean up after our dogs because we're not monster human beings.
Yeah.
And it would just be like wings and so gross. It was so gross.
I can't say that trash. I ate bugs in Thailand once. So
did you eat bugs in Thailand once?
Yeah, they had a little stand on the side. They had grasshoppers and a bunch of different stuff. So I can't give too much shit to them.
And how many sex bugs did you get on you in
did
Thailand?
Not get any bugs on me.
There's no way you didn't bring back. You must have had to share.
Nothing came back with me.
Uh-huh. There's some stories there. It also goes back to my thoughts about you and wieners.
Well, I mean, out there, you never know. That's true.
Yeah. Guinness Keeley. I don't know if I can say if his father won a parlay ticket or not. I called him, he didn't answer, but his daddy won a parlay ticket.
Nice.
So we're going to put this up there, and we will post the. We'll show that parlay ticket later because I don't have it ready. And but we are in the presence of greatness in our next segment.
We didn't actually say our Dog of the Week game.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Sorry.
We started talking about cicadas and getting fat, went to Thailand, and we just got way off course.
The Dutch boy. All right. So if the Dutch boy wins this, his mommy, Kitty Keeley, will win this ticket. What is the pick?
Steelers at Colts, and we're taking the Colts +1.5.
All right. Mm-hmm. And you got a lot of family, Pittsburgh family.
Yeah, I do.
They're not going to like that.
You know what? Honestly, I will talk to them. They can hate me if they want. I think the Steelers, again, a little overrated. The hype is there, but it's just hype.
You know what? I think here's why I'm with you on this. It seems like a suspicious line. The Steelers seem like they should be like a 3.5, 4 point favorite here.
Yeah.
Getting 1.5. That seems like the Vegas knows what they're talking about. It seems like a little bit of a trap game.
Yeah.
So
I think everybody just wants Justin Field to be good so they can talk shit about the Bears trading him.
Now that seems like Bears fan paranoia right there.
Well, no, but I mean, like,
to the extreme.
He's what 3-0, and he one of those games was against Denver. I mean, like, come on, you really gonna brag about beating one of the worst teams in the league? Come on.
Well, it's still early.
Yeah, it
It
is.
still seems like bitter Bears fan. All right. Congratulations, Guinness Keeley and your family. Hopefully you win. We got some games. We'll show that in the next segment. All right. We got the king back. Make some
Nice.
picks. Let's see if he can defend that crown. All right. On to the next.
Be our guest, make some picks and win some bets.
Ladies and gentlemen, the king is back. King Randy. Randall Steve Alexander. How are you? Welcome back.
I have returned.
He has returned. Look at that. That didn't go to his head at all.
Not at all. He's been wearing this all off season,
Yeah.
all for the last 12 months.
How is it?
You're gonna want to watch this thing.
I'm gonna want to. Yeah. How's that going in the office when you're wearing that? Taking you seriously?
Of course.
Yeah. A lot of HR issues with that. Randy, thanks for coming back. You went 9-3 last season. You edged out Jordan and Kitty to be the top champion. You won a parlay ticket when you came in for the first time, and then for winning it, you won another parlay ticket, a $100 parlay ticket. You let it ride. How much did you walk away with from the PTP last season? Roughly
Roughly $750.
$750.
Wow, I hope this is our biggest fan right here.
I was like,
I'm
"There's
a
no
big
way
fan.
he's gonna win," but boy, would that be good! And I think you won like $600 off the last one, and it was fantastic.
Wow.
It's good.
Fantastic. All right. A little housekeeping from the last segment. Sammy, Guinness Keeley's dad won this parlay ticket. Maybe we'll give away another one if people engage on X or Instagram. But what do we got here?
All right, first up was Stanford at Clemson. We took the over at 57.5. Second was Ohio State at Michigan State. We took that over at 48. And then Dallas Cowboys at New York Giants over at 44.
Yeah, 25 is going to win you 162.89. Good luck. Hope it comes through because I have one too. All right. Keep the money in the family, pal. Guinness needs a new leash or something. All right. Randy, you're picking third. You picked late last season.
Yeah.
Picked late last season, and maybe it
Yeah.
made all the difference. Maybe it didn't. We'll see. The
Tough
current
ones today.
leaderboard is a fan favorite Jackie Smith at 7-5. Eric Schaefer went 500, 6-6.
Yeah,
So
he
he,
texted me a little early on. Said, my college didn't go well. I'm not even going to look at my NFL.
yeah, and you and I went 8-4. So we both gave him smug faces.
Nice.
He did not get a shamrock or a lasagna. so 7-5 is the number to beat. Jackie will not be happy if you beat her.
All right.
So we'll see how this goes. Are you ready, Randall?
I'm ready.
All right. Our first game is Kentucky at Ole Miss. This seems like a gimme, but you never know. Kentucky almost beat Georgia.
Ole Miss.
Okay.
Ole Miss.
What do you think, Sam?
Ole Miss.
Okay. Next game is Minnesota. Minnesota. Who's that? That's the old governor of Minnesota, Jesse Ventura.
Ventura.
Down to the Baja.
It's so good when you have to tell them exactly what it is. The governor of Minnesota versus number 12 Michigan. Who do you like?
The champs, Michigan.
Yeah,
Michigan as well.
the champs. You had to rub that in, didn't you? Since they beat Bama. I see where you're headed. Oklahoma State at Kansas State. What are you thinking, Randy?
This is the toughest one for me of all of them. I've been back and forth all day. I'm going to go with Kansas State.
Okay.
Second, Kansas State.
Okay. Wrong. Oklahoma State's going to win that one as an underdog. They're 4.5-point underdogs. They're coming back. That's my pick. Louisville at Notre Dame. Who do you got, Randall?
Going to go with Notre Dame.
I figured you would.
Again, Notre Dame.
Also wrong.
Follow the
Louisville.
king.
Louisville. Upset special.
Tough.
Upset
It's
special.
close one.
Arkansas at Texas A&M. You're an old Texas boy. Not
I
an
am.
A&M guy, though.
As much as it pains me, I'm going to take A&M here.
Yeah. Yes.
Going with Texas.
You're both wrong.
Jeez.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
It won't break my heart.
All right. This might break my heart. You two sons of guns. Georgia at the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa. Bryant-Denny Stadium at Nick Saban Field. Who do you got, boys? Who do you got, Randy?
Well, you'll be happy to know I'm going with Alabama on this.
Wow.
I am going with Georgia.
Yeah, I think you might be right, Sam.
You know,
I also took Bama, though.
they're on a. I feel like they've beat them so much in the past, or at least the past two. I know they're without Saban, but still.
I just Kirby
They're
Smart.
home.
Kirby Smart was one of the reasons we were so successful. He was our defensive coordinator. I'll never forget what the guy did for us. I can't stand him now. He's back at Georgia where he played, and he's kicking everyone's ass. It's tough. He didn't kick Michigan's ass, though. All right, on to the NFL. back to you being a Texan.
Yeah.
Cowboys at Giants. This one seems easy.
Oh, Cowboys, yeah.
Yeah. What
Cowboys.
about you?
Cowboys.
Also Cowboys. 3 Cowboys. All right. Rams at Bears. Randy, what do you got?
Going with the Rams on this one.
Okay.
I'm taking the Bears.
Yeah.
I'm going hometown.
Yeah. I got the Rams. I already picked them. Put money on them. Wow. Big guy. Big
I
shot.
like it, smart man.
Bengals at Panthers.
Going Bengals.
I'll take the Bengals on this one.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the Bengals also. Chiefs at Chargers. They're not sure if Justin Herbert's going to play. The line is 7.5, going up to 8.5. But the Chargers are at home. They got Jim Harbaugh as coach. The Chiefs. Who do you guys got? Who do you got, Randy?
Yeah, Chiefs.
Taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think it seems obvious.
Yeah.
The Chargers, even with Herbert, have been.
Yeah.
I took them last week. Everybody remembers that. Bills at Ravens. Randy, who do you got?
Bills.
I'm going with the Ravens. I feel like they got some energy in them.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bills too. I just think the Bills are on a hot streak. They're not slowing down.
Yep.
And a heartbreaking cap for the NFL. Heartbreaking cap potentially for the college. Heartbreaking cap for this one. Monday Night Football. Titans at Miami Dolphins. Who do you got, Randall?
Oh, man. This barn burner, Dolphins.
I'm taking Titans.
Yeah, probably right, Sammy. All right. 7's the number to beat. Got to knock Jackie off the pedestal. All right.
Got to work on it.
And 9 and 3, you got to go higher than that. So the king is back. Randy, you want to hang around and have a little cocktail?
Of course.
Well, we're having beers, but you got to stay anyways. All right, time for some drinks.
Are these game day drinks?
Sammy,
Yeah.
time for everybody's favorite drinking game. It is game day drinks.
Nice.
What do we have today, Sammy?
We've got Best Made Sour Pickle Beer. And this is by Martin House Brewing Company out of Fort Worth, Texas. And their tagline is made in Texas by Texans.
Yeah. All right. So we got an old Texas rattlesnake here.
Nice.
All right. Have you had sour pickle beer before, Randy?
No, I have not.
Okay. You've eaten and tried. You have, a very broad taste. We went to a hot dog place one time, and you're like, I'm going to get one of the exotic ones. I'm like, what'd you get? You go rattlesnake.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bullshit. And it's on the menu.
Yeah.
I'm like, what does that taste like? And you're like, it's chicken. And it was like
Pretty close.
$17.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's a chicken dog there for $4,
Yeah.
but rattlesnake.
Yeah, it was the first time I had rattlesnake.
Yeah.
All right.
And you'd order it again.
I mean, as a novelty, I'd order it again. It's not something I'm like, hey, I'm going to go pick up a pound of rattlesnake at the store because I can't get enough of it.
Yeah, that seems like if you're killing a rattlesnake, like you can upcharge for that. I mean, a chicken's not gonna fucking kill you.
I mean, who's the guy who said he wanted to farm rattlesnakes? What does he look like?
Farm rattlesnakes.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
mean,
look like much anymore.
There has to be a guy. I mean, they didn't send somebody out
True.
back and be like, hey, we found something. Let's make a sausage.
He's not just running over him and being like, 10 more of these, we got one sausage. All right, cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Everybody knows the rules. America knows the rules. 6.4 or higher to be a game day drink. Are you drinking this during a game? Oh, God. Oh.
You do this just to torture us?
That's not bullshit.
You don't need coffee. This will perk you
Like,
up.
that's not bullshit.
This will definitely perk you
All right,
up.
I'm going to give it a second chance here.
Okay, Randy. Okay, Randy's okay. Okay, Sammy's gonna give this. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and give this. Okay, Randy's more fair. He gave this a 3.6. What do you think, Sammy?
I think you said 3.6. I
Yeah.
think he actually enjoyed the novelty of it and he gave it a 5.1.
No, I gave it a 1.3.
Oh, wow.
Oh, all right. So, what do you think Sammy gave this?
I got Sammy at a 2.4.
I got him at a 1.2.
2.9.
2.9.
2.9. It's bad.
I'm going to amend my score, but I'll give it this. But okay, what do you think I gave it, Randy?
I got a 0.1 for you.
I think he gave it a 3.1.
No, it's a 1.7, but
Yeah.
Randy's is closer. It just tastes like pickle juice.
There's
It's
a
worse.
There's a little bit of a beer aftertaste or
Oh,
mid-taste.
no, it's so bad.
It is.
It's
really
so bad.
I mean, even if you're ready for
Oh.
it, it's
Oh,
You think you're ready for it, then you have another sip, and you're
Oh.
like, "Oh, it's worse than I
no,
remember."
I'm changing it. I'm changing it right here. I'm changing it. It's a 0.2. It's the worst fucking thing I've ever had in my life.
This is the
Oh,
worst beer I've ever had.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It's very bad.
Wow.
You've officially found the worst beer ever made.
I'm so proud of myself. I wanted some. I was like, oh, we'll save this and maybe like, because it might be sour and maybe we'll have one of our female guests on here. They're gonna still have to try this.
Yeah. Oh no.
I have 3 more. I'm not.
You know what? I think whoever loses the guest picker has to drink one.
I'll do it for the show. Everybody, one more sip. Everybody, one more sip.
I can do
I
one
can
more.
still taste my first sip.
I know.
You want to just chug?
Oh, no.
Go.
No.
Go.
Oh.
I smelled it.
Another
that
one.
time.
No, I chugged. I'm good.
I smelled
I'm
it
not
before.
joking. I'm not joking. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Fast 5. We have to cleanse
Right
ourselves.
into it.
80s movies.
All right. My favorite.
Keep sipping.
No.
No.
Randy, Back to the Future or Ghostbusters? You got to sit and watch one of them. This is one of the hardest Fast 5s we've ever had.
Which Back to the Future? Because Back to the Future
Original.
Wow. I'm gonna go with Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters, easy.
Correct.
Yeah.
What do you like a different Back to the Future better?
As a little kid, I thought the second one was pretty fun with the hoverboard.
It was kind of fun with the hoverboard.
Yeah.
That was a tough one though. Ghostbusters is the winner.
Yeah.
They get harder. They don't get worse than this pickle. All right. Well, we got to sip after everyone.
God.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh,
Even smells
God.
Don't smell it. Don't smell
I
it.
think the smell might be just as bad as
It's
the
worse.
taste.
What's
It's
this
worse.
gonna do? All right. 48 Hours. All right. Eddie Murphy's first movie. He was 19 years old.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Beverly Hills Cop.
48 hours.
Yeah, it's tough, but
It's tough.
Beverly Hills Cop. It's Beverly Hills Cop. But I know a lot of people would say 48 Hours.
It
48
just-
Hours is a
I like
good
the
movie.
movie. Yeah.
So raw.
Nick
in
Nolte?
that. Nick
Yeah.
Nolte, yeah.
And he's funny as hell.
Yeah.
And Nick Nolte's like a really talented, serious actor. He played a great drunken asshole cop.
I don't think he was acting.
And the movie was good. Like James Remar is in that. It's a good movie. But Beverly Hills Cop is more fun.
Yeah.
But 48 Hours might be a better movie. National Lampoon's Vacation or Caddyshack. Time for a drink before we do.
I'm gonna get sick. I really think I might get sick.
I'm not doing big ones.
It smells like a fart.
Oh, that might get your score up. You seem very obsessed with that. National Lampoon's Vacation or Caddyshack.
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 You know what? It would have been Caddyshack before I had kids, and now Vacation just speaks to me. I don't know. I am very Clark Griswold in my life, and there's no the Caddyshack goes down like a point because of the story with the caddy and the Irish girl who's doing a terrible Irish accent. It just slows the movie to a screeching halt sometimes. But Rodney Dangerfield is amazing.
Yeah.
Ted Knight is absolutely incredible in it. Bill Murray is so funny. I mean, it's a really funny movie, but
Yeah.
I love Chevy Chase in Vacation. I don't know. All right. This is going to be hard for The Terminator.
Wait, we can do a drink.
Yeah.
Gotta do a drink.
Oh.
It's not getting any better.
No, it gets worse.
I can't explain to you how bad this is.
Oof.
You can't even.
Let's find something this is the Malort of beer.
That's a
I
good.
would pick Malort
very
over
apt.
this.
I pick Malort over this.
I'd probably drink.
I pick
Malort
Malort over this, and
yes.
Malort is terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, at least you get some kind of like burn or something to.
I think whoever finishes
Yeah.
last as a guest picker has to have a Malort and chase it down with this.
Ooh, there's a nice PTP
No one's
handshake right
no one's
there
gonna
for
come
you.
on. I deserved this after my 0-3 in the NFL last week. The Terminator or Die Hard. I know where you're going immediately.
Oh yeah, this one's easy for me.
Yeah.
Die Hard.
I actually don't know.
It's so tough. It's so tough. Die Hard's a more fun movie to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I could binge watch Die Hard over and over again.
Yeah.
Terminator probably not. So I'm going Die Hard.
I'm going Terminator, I think.
That's so hard.
I
That's a
know.
good- You just like seeing Arnold naked.
I do. I do. What a beefcake.
I think all the movies I'm picking are more like I like them because they're so quotable.
Yeah.
I to this day will say quotes from these movies.
So many people turned down Die Hard. Like it was
Oh,
just
yeah.
it finally got its way to Bruce Willis, and,
When even-
he nailed it.
But even they dogged him. They thought he was going to be terrible.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was great.
yeah. I don't know. That's a tricky one. I might change because I watched Die Hard like 2 Christmases ago, and I was like, this holds up.
Still good.
It's a really good pace of a movie too. All right, last one. This is a tough one, isn't it? Okay, ready? Last one.
Oh, guys. Yeah, come on.
Ugh. It does not get any better. It's not getting any
It's
easier.
getting worse.
It's not getting any easier.
It's worse.
The Naked Gun from the Files of Police Squad or Airplane. Like
Leslie Nielsen movies? Come on now.
2 Leslie Nielsen movies, and he's so good in both of them. He's only in Airplane a little bit,
That's true.
but he's so good. If you gotta watch one, Randy, what are you taking?
It would be The Naked Gun. I think I connected with that movie a little bit more when I was younger.
Yeah,
I'm going Naked Gun.
I think it's Airplane, and it kills me.
So it's
It
not that
kills
that's
me.
a really
Yeah.
tough one.
Kills me.
But if you're talking about quotable movies, I quote Naked Gun more than I do Airplane.
The only one I'm certain on is Ghostbusters. Like
Yeah.
Ghostbusters, I enjoy more than Back to the Future. Back to the Future is a very good movie.
Yeah.
So, all right, this has been a very interesting segment of these game day drinks. We finally found the world's shittiest beer.
I might actually. Oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
Last sip. I'm drinking it.
You're gonna finish? Oh,
Fucking
I'm
pushy.
done. I'm done.
I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I'm not even doing this. I'm not even being dramatic. I hate it so much.
King's gotta do one more. Come on, one more.
All right.
King's gotta do one
Oh,
more.
Randy will do it. Unlike you. Ugh. Do it, Sam. Do it. Do anything for the show. You need to get a tattoo after this too. All right, on to the next thing. Sammy, what else is in the news?
Actor Will Smith turns 56 years old today.
All right, here he is. There he is in Concussion City. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Okay, I have a lot to say about him. 56. Looks good for 56. Real quick, we had Bud Light next on the show. I don't know, Randy, if you remember when we reviewed this, but why don't you tell me? This isn't going to qualify, but I want you to tell me what you think of this. And Sammy, I'll tell you what your score was. Cheers.
Sure.
Cheers. Randy used to be a bartender, and I used to come in. I would drink quite a bit of Bud Light, didn't I? Yes, I did.
Ice cold. Yeah.
Ice cold. So this is like, it says ultra crisp, no carbs, or
80 calories.
80 calories, no carbs. What do you give this, Rando?
Huh.
I don't want to influence your score, but you want me to tell you what me and Sammy gave it?
No, here. I think I would probably give this a 7.7.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's like nothing to it.
It tastes like nothing, and so I'm like, could I drink 12 of these? Sit
Yeah.
down watching a
then you'd be
couple
peeing
games.
all like
Tastes like nothing.
crazy.
Oh, well, I grew up drinking.
I'm telling you, the reason that he did that is because of this. This best made sour pickle beer.
Maybe
There's
so.
a reason.
I-
Because if you had this first, you're not scoring this as a game day
I've
drink.
seen the floor.
Yeah.
So I am flying high with this one.
Oh, this is like drinkable now.
Yeah.
I gave this a 4.6, and Sammy gave
Oh.
this a 3.7.
I hated it.
Yeah.
But not as much as the pickle.
What do you give it now?
I honestly can't drink anything right now.
I can't believe you. What if I had like ketamine here? Would you wash it down with this?
I would probably wash it
Yeah,
with that.
okay.
Yeah, my stomach is not doing well after that drink.
Before we started filming this segment, I did let out like a very gross burp.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, this could be an interesting evening. I had 7 sips of that thing. Who's buying that?
honestly, I'm gonna have to lay down after this.
That might be a joke.
Oh, okay. We better get through this. All right. Will Smith has done a pretty good job of letting things settle down. We don't hear a lot from him lately. He's still the most famous cuckold in Hollywood. Yeah. Jada Pinkett Smith did a real number on him. She's awful. Just awful. We talked about her last season quite a bit. Like a top 5 horrible celebrity.
Easy.
Just really annoying, really entitled. Yeah, she's something. Are you going to be okay back there?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Chris Rock got a lot of material out of it. He did a whole special. He kind of used
Great
it as his
special,
closer.
yeah.
It was, except he flubbed the last joke.
Nah.
Yeah, it's all right.
Only if you watched it live. I think you fixed it.
They ended up fixing it. Yeah.
Yeah. No one was punished for their bad behavior. Will Smith.
He even released a movie since then.
He it's like a felony assault in front of millions of people in different countries. And they're like, "Oh, Will, are you okay? You got your feelings hurt. You're allowed to punch people. You're allowed to slap people in the
You're allowed to
face.
slap people half your size.
Yeah. If your wife," and he was laughing at the joke too, and his wife's like, "Oh no, he didn't." And then got the slappities.
Yeah.
Really a good look for everyone involved there. Yeah, the Smith family. I don't care about Chris Rock.
Just think it had he not slapped him, that would have been the culmination of his career to finally get to a point he wins an Oscar
I
like
know.
10 minutes later.
I know.
And
They let him stay.
Well, and yeah, just the fact that he'll never probably view that moment as a good moment.
Yeah.
That's true. It should
Winning-
have been.
winning an
It
Oscar.
should have really been the peak.
Yeah.
Have you ever dated a woman and she like talked you into a fight? Like she got you into a fight?
Yep. I've dated some crazies.
There's no way you haven't been in many fights with a woman who's
I had a girl convince me to get into a fist fight with my boss once.
really.
It was bad.
Did you do it?
Oh, we were all drunk, so yes, and we worked it out the next day.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, well, I'll keep it as short as possible. We got into a fight, and then we drove home naked.
You and the boss?
Yeah, we just got in my car naked and drove home because we thought that would be the funniest way to get over the animosity of the fight.
Yeah, real funny. Real funny. I'm into comedy, Sam. Never was I like, hey, another guy. Let's get our wieners out and drive home together.
He was a weird guy. He really was.
He was a weird guy. He was a weird guy.
Yeah.
Sammy, this theory that you've never crossed swords is not coming true. Okay? There's been you have wiener secrets and we all know it. Okay? Tell him, Randy.
Oh, gosh.
You got wiener secrets. That was Randy. All right. Favorite Will Smith movie? Randy first. Top one. Sam, jump in after
Independence
this.
Day.
I would say Independence Day. That was his best movie.
And it's not that good.
I don't know. It's still pretty good.
Bill Pullman's good.
Bill Pullman.
I just
Yeah.
I never saw Ali. I heard he was really good in Ali.
Nah, I think I fell asleep during that one.
Bad Boys is like entertaining.
Sure.
But I don't really love his work. I've never.
Men in Black.
But he's good in Men in Black. But it's and it was like an interesting movie at the time. But I don't know. It doesn't
he
do
did
it for
one
me.
movie called Bright. That was a Netflix movie.
Ooh, I did like
It was
that.
really under the radar. That's worth checking out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm a sucker for sci-fi. So
Yeah.
I Am Legend. I mean, I thought he
Oh,
did a
that was
good
good,
job with
yeah.
it, and you kind of have to carry it. But I'm not watching it again.
No.
The lead singer of Faith No More, little known secret, I think his name is Mike Patton, did all of the zombie. He did the voiceover for all the zombies because he's got that metal voice and
Oh,
he screams.
Yeah. That's
He
fun.
did all of them.
Yeah,
which
they're
I think
crazy. Man.
that's pretty neat.
They're coming out with another one, I think.
I Am Legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's dead.
I think he died, right? Didn't he?
I can't remember.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of what they lead you to believe at the end. You don't see him, but he like blows himself up with a grenade.
Oh, I think I remember that.
But
Yeah.
the other doctor gets away.
Again, I don't know the movies. I'm not watching them twice.
No.
I don't know. What else, Sam?
The Netflix documentary Mr. McMahon premieres right after this taping on Wednesday, September 25th.
Now, I go to bed a lot earlier than I used to, but I'm going to try to stay up as long as I can to bang out as many of this. And then I won't want them to ever end. It's a 6-part docuseries about the complicated genius that is Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Where is he on here? I think we'll look at him later. But
Yeah.
I want to know as little as possible. They're like, oh, here's what's happening in the thing. I'm like, stay away from me. Don't want to see it. Don't want to see it. Vince isn't happy about how he's portrayed, which I anticipate is fairly accurate.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of things. He should have stayed far away from this. We have discussed his extreme sexual escapades, which included a lot of control and degradation and defecation, and not great.
Does that just say the kind of narcissist he is, where he actually got involved with it, thinking it was going to help?
I think that he thought he could control the narrative.
Yeah, but Netflix is never going to give him control. I don't know why he thought he can get away with that.
Yeah. Well, when this is your look, I mean, what was he thinking there?
I mean, I know mustaches are back, but not on you.
I mean, he got jacked before. Like here he is with. I mean, look, he's on roids like a mofo.
Yeah,
sure.
easily.
And Triple H was just, carved out of wood. And there's his daughter Stephanie, and Stephanie seems sharp. Like his son Shane seems to have kind of distanced himself from his father Vince. But Stephanie married Triple H, and they were running a lot of the operation of WWE. But some scandals came out, and she resigned. And then he came back. He retired. Vince came back and then retired. But she protected Vince and the company at all costs. I think she heard a lot of things that were going on, but she was very loyal to her father. I don't think it was just because he was going to leave her a multi-billion-dollar company. I really do feel like she was I grew up in this business. I was friends with Andre the Giant when I was growing up. I love this. I love everything about it. I live in this world. But she said in an interview that her father, Vince McMahon, pitched an angle where she was having an affair with him. Okay, this is Stephanie, beautiful woman, but it's his daughter.
I mean, I get anything for the bit, anything for the show, but that's crossing the line.
Yeah.
She said, I do almost anything for the WWE, but I'm not going on television and making out with my own father. Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
She was
Good job.
definitely with the sane one of the two.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch this, Randy?
I might watch it.
Yeah.
I was a little bit. I watched wrestling growing up. I was never a big Vince McMahon fan.
Yeah.
Well,
But,
you were supposed to hate him.
Yeah.
He was the biggest
sure.
heel.
He was a
It was
heel.
great.
Yeah.
The Mr. McMahon character was fantastic. He came up with the $1 Million Man character because he was like, I want this to be, I would love to be this guy, but it was like he wasn't ready. So they gave it to Ted DiBiase. That went over really well. It was like a great idea of like a rich like monster, and I think Vince was like, that's me.
I can
So he
see
wanted
that.
to be,
Yeah.
And then it just started to fester. He started to become the own character, and then he created this Mr. McMahon character of the boss, and then he got jacked up on steroids, started wrestling, started looking swole and strong, and
Lost his mind in the process.
lost his mind in the. I think a lot of things helped him lose his mind. So we'll be talking a lot about this. I hope it does not disappoint. I can't wait for things. I love documentaries.
Yeah.
I love documentaries where the subject is like, don't watch that documentary, please. Especially one that he participated in. Please, you don't have to like WWE to watch this. This is a study about a human being who found a way to take something and blow it up, make it into the biggest thing in sports entertainment. And he wanted to be a family man. He left the company to his daughter, basically, and he did all these things, but I'm dying to know what happened along the way. He burned a few people. He made a lot of people rich, and he did some really disgusting people with willing participants. I don't... he was doing some bad things, but he wasn't P. Diddy. This wasn't drugging people. This wasn't what Cosby was accused of. But it was certainly a power move. It was a sexual power flex more than like a drugging, abusive. It's a different thing. But I'm dying to see all the details. Sorry, people got hurt, of course. But I really want to know like how far things went.
This is about as close to soap opera excitement as I'm going to get.
Well, that's what the WWE was.
Absolutely.
That was our Shakespeare. It was Meathead Shakespeare. That's we saw the fights, we saw the drama, we saw the heat that they would get, and we believed that they hated each other, and you wanted to see someone get their ass kicked in the process. Probably made us a little bit more of a violent country. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. All right, Randy, you're getting a parlay ticket too for being our guest picker. I hope that wins. You've been good luck for us. We got to get back on the right side of all this stuff. And Sammy will hopefully be back. I just heard a noise his body made.
It's a lot of noise coming back here.
A lot of noises.
I don't know what end this is coming out. But it's not going to be pretty.
I think maybe we'll try to edit this as fast as possible, and we'll send you right on your way. I don't need a plumbing issue here, or I love you, but I don't need you sleeping over either. I got an early morning with the children. So thanks for watching. Follow us on X at Points Taken Pod, Instagram at Points Taken Pod. Hashtag Giwi to everybody.
Hashtag Giwi.
Hashtag Giwi to everyone. GIWI. Glad I wasn't invited. We're sweeping the nation. Thanks for watching. We will see you soon. Keep up the good work, and I will be watching a wrestling documentary for a long time. Take care. Good night. Thanks, Randy.